In this video, we're going to keep plugging along on my bathroom remodel. And we're going to do it right now. Alright guys, let's talk about drywall. So, I ripped out the ceiling. I ripped out this section here that was moldy. I'm going to end up ripping this out on the back to insulate. I'm going to rip the shower surround out so I can tile. I ripped this out so we can access the plumbing. I ripped this wall out so that I can bump it out to a 2x4 wall and change the swing of the door. So now I just have this piece and these pieces left. And you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna rip them out. Here's why. For the amount of work that I'm gonna put in to finish these, I'm gonna have to put in, and I mentioned this in one of the other episodes, I'm gonna have to smash in these nails. There's so many nail holes from the paneling, and I'm gonna have to do these seams, and these are vertical seams, which I never do because it's one seam all the way up. When they're staggered, you can make it look nicer, have a nicer finish. And if I rip this out, I'll be able to put insulation in here just for sound between the bathroom and the bedroom. And over here, I think I can actually gain some room back there and push the toilet back further, because it looks like they bumped this wall out for whatever reason. And I think it's because they wanted to get lights in here without tearing into the sheetrock that was there. That could be the case. Maybe there's something else that I'm missing. So since I'm ripping everything out, let's just do it. Let's take this drywall down. I'll take this heat off. That's going to be moved over to there. So I'll take this off, and then I'm just going to rip this out. So everything, all the drywall in here will be brand new. And another reason, I have to put my electrical in here. So it's going to be way easier than cutting a hole and snaking it down. There's just so many reasons to not leave it here. So that's it. A couple of you mentioned it, and I really started thinking about it, and you're right. Let's just get rid of it. Plus, here's another reason. The new board that I can put on here is for moisture. If you put just regular drywall in here, it could actually soak up the moisture and develop mold and stuff. So I'll put moisture board here in place of this. So that's the plan. Let's get to it. Taking the cover off of forced hot water baseboard heat like this is achievable if you're very careful. You don't want to disturb the pipes too much. So you just like lift up this thing, take that right off, and then pull this off. Easy peasy. And then on the back side here, there's some nails. So you gotta get those out without disturbing the pipe too much. Just start them like that. Do that. And just like that. Bend these down. There we go. Cool. Put some pieces in here so it doesn't move too far from where it was. Should probably get my mask. Oh boy. I don't quite know what's going on up there. And obviously I just want to be careful taking this piece off and not disturb that pipe too much. And what I could do, I'm just gonna, once I get to this point, now I'm just gonna kind of try and use the piece to leverage itself up. Just like that. Boom. Well, that was pretty quick and easy. Take that stuff off. Now the whole wall is drywall-less. There wasn't any mold or anything down there, or if there was, it's gone now. Actually at the bottom, yeah, that doesn't look great. I don't know if it's mold or not, but it's definitely water damaged. So this right here is the edge of the old house. You remember when I said this piece of drywall was the old house? Well, this was the corner of the old house, and they put a double in here, and that's what supports this beam that goes across, that carries the ceiling joists. And this is wind bracing. I think those were basically for before you would sheathe the house with plywood. You would have like 8-inch or 10-inch boards that went horizontal across the entire outside of the house, which didn't have the shear strength that plywood does. And shear strength is so stuff can't twist. So if there's a strong wind or a hurricane that comes and blows on your house, these were to help stop it from kind of falling over, basically. But now we have plywood where, you know, 4 feet by 8 feet, you have nails, and it just gives your house more shear strength. So I'm pretty sure that's what those were for. Kind of a cool little thing that you're definitely going to find in an old wood construction house. Moving on. Now for this wall, I'm not sure what to expect, but I can tell that behind here there is another layer of sheetrock, and it's bumped back about 1 inch. So like I said, I think they did this afterwards and they just bumped this whole wall out so they could sneak wires down. Obviously those lights are gone. So I'm curious to see what we find. I'm going to be careful because I don't want to find too many things. So I'll take that first layer of sheetrock off and make an assessment from there. Well, see guys, I screwed myself with the nailer here. Why did I do that? Because I didn't know I was ripping the sheetrock off. Alright, let me get a screw gun. There we go, that's better. Okay, just because I'm curious, I'm going to cut out a little piece of drywall right here to see, I don't know, to see what's back there. Yep, it's official. I have no idea why they bumped this out 3/4. So I'm just going to take these pieces off. There's behind here, I measured from here over to here, there is a stud there, and then I measured from here to there, and there is a stud there. So I'll be able to get sheetrock screws through. I'm just going to leave this drywall, and this is even with the drywall. So I'll go over this drywall. I might have to put a piece in here depending on how crooked the wall is. But that's about it. Don't know why they did that. All right, I got my piece back in here. No idea why they did this. If I had to guess, it was probably to run the lights, but if you have any ideas, leave me a comment. Got that drywall down, and I should just clean this up. So that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure you check out the next one. You can click here-ish or here-ish to go check out more videos on this bathroom remodel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely click the button below to do so if you enjoyed the content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you over there or there.